Good morning, everyone. It is currently 6:51 a.m. on the 26th of April, 2021. This is your earthquake update, I guess, thing. I'm not sure what you want to call it. The reason I'm filming in the morning is actually because last night, I had a glitch within me trying to film a YouTube video, so that's always fun. And yeah, and it was late at night, so I didn't have the energy to film another one, so I figured I'd film it in the morning. Anyways, so over here in the entire Western Pacific Ocean, this is a relatively quiet area, along Japan. Wait, let's see. This happened 11. That happened fairly recently. Interesting. Well, over here, in this area, you can see there's barely any activity. There's only 1, 2, 3 earthquakes in the entire. There's so many plates here, and there's only 3 earthquakes. So that's very eerie. Yeah, I'm stuffed up still. But there's usually at least 2.0s around here. It's very eerie and scary, and I'm expecting a big earthquake there. Also, the entire, I wouldn't even be surprised if there are 2 big earthquakes in 2 of these spots. Maybe 7.0 or greater. It's a lot of pressure for there not to be any earthquakes there, because this is an area where earthquakes happen often, and for it to be this quiet is unusual. Over here, Saudi Arabia. Let's see. Oh, wait. It's in Iran. Let's see. 4.8. 10 kilometers deep. So there's not that much pressure there. Over here we have a 4.3, 139 kilometers deep. Pretty deep. Over here, 4.0, 232 kilometers west southwest of Sagres, Portugal. 10 kilometers, okay. Over here in the islands, Puerto Rico. Let's see, what do we have? 2.6 and a 3.1. In Republic, 3.7 to 3.8. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. Let me check there. Okay, okay, I see. Here. Okay. So if we were to have a big earthquake there, which I very much doubt it, it would occur over here, not necessarily more towards Puerto Rico. It would be more up the Dominican Republic. Just to let you know. And down in Chile, we have a 4.1, 205 kilometers deep. Okay, that's pretty deep. If there was to be any big earthquakes there, I'm pretty sure it would be down here. And right here, 4.3, 51 kilometers. and 37. I mean 35. Okay, so yeah, if there were to be a bigger earthquake, which I doubt it because the Chile fault is very active compared to other faults, right? It would occur more southern Chile. Or no, northern to mid Chile area. There we go. If that even makes sense. Let's see. Over here, yeah, I know we had a 3.4, I mean a 6.4 over here, and Havelu, I cannot pronounce that. Tonga, pretty deep. We're seeing some deep earthquakes here. Deep kind of means worse, so it's a little bad. Let's see. We have 3.7. Now let's check up in Hawaii. Over here in Hawaii. Okay. Pahala. Oh, so there was some more Honoka. Okay. 2.6. 3.4. Oh, these must have happened really soon. Or, yeah. Obviously, the depths don't really add up in Hawaii because it's not a subduction zone or any big plate, so hotspot. But this area, I'm still kind of keeping an eye on Mauna Loa. I saw a couple quakes there. And then a few days ago I saw a quake up in Mauna Kea, but there's occasionally quakes there. It's not alarming. But Mauna Loa did have a big earthquake there. Let's see. Up in Alaska, we have a 2.8, 3.1, 2.8, and near Juneau, 2.5. Okay, these are not too bad. Oh yeah, they're pretty, I mean, this is pretty deep. What's up with all the deep quakes, guys? Over here. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had an alarm set for now because I thought I wouldn't be able to get up. Okay, let's look. So we have a 2.9, 5 kilometers northwest of Hamilton, Washington. 5 kilometers. Okay, yeah. Not too big. Well, knowing that, let's move on to California quickly. Okay, so in Cali, we have one near Mexicali or Tijuana. Okay, so 3.7, 10 kilometers. Okay, not too bad. 10 kilometers, relatively surface quakes. Yeah, these are some surface quakes. And then 4 kilometers. Wow, that's pretty surface. 7.3. Okay. Well, now let's move on to here because there's a couple things I need to address. There have been no quakes in Oregon in the last 8 days. There have been no quakes. So this is very alarming for Oregon. There have been no quakes on this Cascadia subduction zone. Not even up on the ridges, which is very, very concerning. And the only earthquakes, or they're not even considered earthquakes, are tremors, which I'll get to in a little bit. Let's see, in Idaho, oh yes, I knew that they were pretty active in quakes for the last few days. But over here, it is very, very concerning that we're not seeing any earthquakes there. And at this point, I'd have to say it's either 7.5 or greater. This is just too much energy for there not to be any quake. 7.0 or greater. But my bets are on 7.5 or greater because this is too much energy. It has been stayed there for way too long. This is 7 days of absence of earthquake activity. It is not, it's not nothing. Let's look here. Okay, so this is our tremor map. We have 349 epicenters. That was for yesterday, the 25th of April. And you can see they continued in Oregon. The bigger tremors continued south. We have down in California there was no tremors, and up here we had a couple tremors there and there. So that's that. But I did want to show you something. So I'm going to show you a comparison. We're going to look back at March. Here we go. This is for the entire month of March. There was 4,274 epicenters. You can see the quakes were starting to crawl up into Oregon, but even in late March they started to do that. And then, but the majority of quakes are in California. Let's look. If we cut that off, I'd have to say there's about probably 2,000 quakes. Discussing. But you can see the entire quake-like line right here. They all connect. Going down, up, and down. Let's look. So, now we're gonna take a little look at April. This is the one that is freaky. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hold on, it's loading. Okay. 9,668 epicenters. That is almost twice the amount that we had in March. This is crazy in every single way. You can see how the outline of the entire quake or the outline of the entire fault line off the coast, because it runs, all those tremors run up and down Oregon. But 9,668. These are like 1.0 tremors. Yeah, 1.3, 1.5, 1.5. And they're all ranging of depth. Hold on, do they say the depth? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, they all are at a low depth. So up here, there's major activity. Usually there's no activity from here ranging down to like right there. So that is terrifying because we haven't seen any quake activity in the past let's see, 8 days. This is just crazy. I know it seems like 8 days isn't a lot for no earthquakes to go, but I'm not talking big earthquakes. I'm talking like 2.0s. There's usually like at least a couple 2.0s over here, maybe a 1.0 down here. It's just really alarming. So at this point, I think that it might be the big one. I'm not trying to fearmonger anyone because this is not what I do, but I'm just preparing you guys because this is very, very urgent. And if you're not going to listen to me, then listen to other people on the news who have said multiple stuff like this. They said it could happen at any moment. And right now, looking at all the data I've conceived, this is enough data to let me know that something big is about to happen. On the Japan region as well, it might take more like a month, maybe a couple weeks for their big quakes to strike, but here, I'm talking it could happen any moment. 2 days, 1 day, maybe even today. It could happen at any moment. So just be very prepared. Know your escape routes if you live by the coast. For me, I live inland out here, so I gotta be prepared for falling masonry buildings. So this isn't something to play around about because this would be terrifying to West Coast America. Down here, all the way down in San Diego, you would probably get the tsunami. Bay Area, you'd get the tsunami. Los Angeles, Huntington Beach area, get the tsunami. It is nothing to play around about, and if you think that that I'm just saying this, then just wait. There's no way that there can be no activity for so long and for it to randomly just go back to normal with like a 3.1. There's too much pressure there, and within the next weeks, maybe even days, it probably will release. It will release. I'm not putting my words into it. I'm just allowing people to conceive this knowledge so they can get more prepared. So overall, we have a possibility, but very unlikely, that there could be an earthquake down there. Down here, I know that this would be very unlikely for another earthquake to strike there. In this area, I'm really looking out for you guys. There is a lot of pressure there, and I would say I haven't seen a lot of earthquakes on this area, and I know it's a subduction zone, so it might go off. If it did, it would hit a tsunami would hit, Shanghai and, all the other islands, Taiwan, parts of South and North Korea, I think Tianjin. I'm not sure it's close to Beijing. So I'm really looking out for this entire region. That is one of the most active regions in the entire world. So for there to be not any activity besides 3 earthquakes. This is very alarming for that area. And over here, it's just a matter of time, weeks, days, maybe even hours. You need to be prepared at this point. It is going to send the entire world into shock when it happens. I have friends who don't even know that there is a subduction zone and that we're lying on a major earthquake zone right here. This is very alarming for them not to know that because it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. I'm telling you that it's a matter of time. This is going to go off immediately. I think USGS, they set up this thing where they will send alerts to everybody's phones in this area, and it will say it's shake alert, I think, shake alert, and it will send notifications like the same notifications you get on an Amber Alert, and it will go zzz, 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 and so this entire area before the shaking starts will get that notification. All schools will go into their earthquake drills and stuff, and the entire rest of the region will need to be prepared. It's nothing to take lightly, because if you don't believe that this right here has too much pressure and it's going to release within a matter of minutes, days, hours, weeks, then you have to rethink that, because it's 70 years overdue for a massive quake. And my bets are that it will be 9.1 or greater. It is too much pressure. This is known for creating massive tsunamis that have reached all the way to Japan. If it's big enough, it could even reach down all the way to the Philippines. Hawaii will obviously get it. These islands over here, they'll probably get it. So you really have to be careful when you take stuff lightly. This is nothing to take lightly, and within a matter of days, minutes, seconds, hours, weeks, it could happen any moment, is all I'm saying, because there's so much pressure here, and we're getting so many signs that it's about to go off. So, be really prepared, everyone. And over here, everyone be prepared. Okay, so that's it for my YouTube video. I hope that you liked learning about how we're gonna need to be prepared for a massive quake in 3 different spots. Yeah. All I have to say is good morning and goodbye.